Greetings, my name is Cybertime, and today this will be a submission video for all tasks, no level returns, for AGDQ 2019. Without further ado, let's begin this submission. This submission is in part a solo submission and part collaboration with Sadly Badly, Liquid Wi-Fi and Pet Iguana. Now this category I'm running is called All Tasks, specifically the no level returns variety. It is a recently formed category, made about a couple of months ago, though it is very unique to other categories that Simpsons Hit and Run has currently. This category requires you to not only complete the normal missions that we have including in the game, but also the bonus mission that exists in each level, and also the street races. From that, we have very different routes that we take. Some bits remain the same, however. The first bit of level 1 remains the same. There's not much to it. It's basically the same in regards to all story missions. It does pick up when we do a couple of missions time. What differs mainly is not just the coin route that we have to do. The coin route that we have to do requires us to get a little over 3,900 coins in order to buy the various outfits and various vehicles that have to unlock each mission as we go along. But also, the cars that we use are a little bit different as well. We use some cars that aren't really used at all in all story missions or any other category ever. So, very rarely use vehicles that have some purpose. A little bit slow here. Commentating while trying to do a submission video is difficult. But yeah, as I say, level 1 remains generally the same up until after the Flowers by Irene mission. From then on it gets a bit different. In level 1, the main difference is that we use the rocket car. The rocket car is a weird vehicle. It's exactly as it's there. It's exactly as it is, a rocket car. It is really fast, though it has terrible toughness. It will blow up. It will blow up very easily if you are not careful with it. A little bit bad with the RNG there. There is a little bit of RNG in the form of traffic, which essentially functions a little bit like as you expect from a GTA type of game. Though there is a way to despawn, or respawn I should say, the traffic that happens. If you flick the camera back and forth very quickly, like this, it can respawn the traffic however you like. And this we usually mainly do that to despawn vehicles, but we can also use to despawn people that are in front of us, just like that. It is a useful tool, but it's one that it's used sparingly. Pretty good pace actually. And we're going to be diverging off right in a bit in order to collect some coins. As I said, coins are really what we're going for. Okay, we are meant to collect that wasp over here. You can collect it with your car, but I did miss it, unfortunately. So we're going to have to do it without. It's not to worry. There are plenty of backups in case we do miss. You do miss a couple of wasps. There are plenty of backups to be had. Now our first actual strategy we're going to do is called Smithers Strat. Basically this involves destroying Smithers in this case by trapping him in an area of houses. A little bit tricky there. And we're not going to do it with a family sedan. We're going to do it in another vehicle. First of all, we're going to run over Lenny, get him as close as possible to Barney, talk to him, Then quickly talk to Barney. I have a plow cane which I'm not going to use at all because it is slow and not fast enough. Get into an NPC car, not that one. That one will do. Or that vehicle that we just passed. And destroy Smithers with it. Now, for example, in specifically level 4, we are going to use the clown car, which you can only get if you beat the 3 races that exist in level 4. And there are a couple of other examples of cars we're going to use, though they come up later, so just get Smithers stuck. There we go. A bit slow, it's okay. Good. That's reasonably fast for me. Now this jump coming up, what I'm going to try and do is a little bit finicky. I probably won't attempt it in an actual marathon setting because of its... It might be a bit slow, but let's see if I can do it. No, I can't. Hang on. Yeah, it's a little bit finicky. I'm probably not going to attempt it in a marathon setting due to how finicky it is. Just to attempt to show it off. But if you complete that jump, you miss out. You skip a cycle of essentially the cycle of lifts that go around in this area of the power plant. That's why we do it. Now coming up here is a 1-minute cutscene which we cannot skip. There is no way to skip it that we know of. And I will remain silent from here until the mission begins.
Leaving the famous bearded cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other news, local citizens are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras throughout the town. We go now to City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is fielding questions from an angry mob.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage?
In other unexplained news, strange black vans have been appearing all over town.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, so in this mission coming up, it is not too much to talk about. Basically, you have to follow this black van near to Burns' mansion where he's eventually going to go. Trying to speed him up as fast as you can by despawning traffic around it. Where the traffic is, that's fine. Collecting boxes along the way, including these. Fine.
What the heck were you thinking?
Now, as in... Hello, get that person off. As in any Grand Theft Auto game, or anything like that, you'll get some sort of hit and run. And that's exactly what we have in this game. It's a hit and run variety. In the meter of a bottom right, you will see a yellow ring going counterclockwise. And oh, that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay, not too bad. If that goes all the way around to 12 o'clock, you will be hit and run. You will be chased by the police. That is bad. Why is it bad? Well, if you get hit and run and you get busted while trying to avoid the cops, you will lose 50 coins. 50 coins is quite important to our speedrun. Especially since I explained earlier how coins are so crucial to the run itself. 50 coins lost can mean a lot of changes to the route itself. Speaking of coins, I'm now going to slow down and intentionally get these wasps because you can actually position yourself in such a way that the mission will end itself even when you're not anywhere near the black man. Obviously you've got to go down the stairs, the top left, and then just wait it out because that automatically makes you go closer. Now this is what's different about all tasks. I'm now going to go to this car, rocket car here, right here. Park along here. Get in the rocket car.
Tickling my feet.
Now, the rocket car is finicky. Very finicky at best. Though it is essentially required.
I know you.
3, 2,
It is quite tricky to... I'd say the rocket car... if I had to describe a rocket car, I'd describe itself as
You, hey.
very unwielding to drift or to turn. And when it does turn, it turns a long way. Especially if you try and do a handbrake turn like that. That's tricky. Because you basically... It's so tricky, really. You have to almost tap a handbrake turn, and then it just goes around. Can't really take too long at all by doing that. Okay. It's not too bad. Careful. Ooh. That's also another difficulty with races. Other races are involved, so you can't really get a collision with them. Yeah, see, that's a difficulty. One tap and then you just turn around instantly. Gotta be careful with that. Now that's what I mean about the toughness. It's not good. Any major hit will probably get it down to 1 HP left. Oh boy. Now I'm very nearly to death. I've got to be careful now. I have to be careful now, otherwise if I don't, I will lose the race. There we go.
Don't tell me.
That's the difficulty with the rocket car. Luckily, if you mission warp or restart any mission, you will get rid of its damage done to the car. So that's helpful, especially when it comes to my situation. Now that was a circuit race for what we saw. Nelson adjudicates those races. This race is a checkpoint race, so basically go to this location as quickly as possible. Setting barcode bar so we can go mini miles an hour.
Your history.
Okay. Oh, I just run over Mole Man. That's not good. Now, the vehicle that is unlocked at the end of this mission, at the end of these races, sorry, it's the Electorus. Now, sadly, this is not used in the run at all, as the rocket car is absolutely on it and it's faster than everything else in level 1.
It's harder than it is.
This is actually a good time.
Eat my dust.
A bit slow.
Oh, that was too easy.
Okay, there we go. I actually parked him in a decent way, so I can just do that. Now I'm on my way to Millhouse now. He has a time trial race, so basically complete the circuit in these number of laps in this amount of time.
This car sure can
Ooh,
take a
gotta be
beating.
careful.
So long,
Oh,
sucker.
well, that's not safe. That is not safe, unfortunately. Some of the walls in his run do outcrop a lot. So better to be careful when it comes to that.
Millhouse.
With the rocket car itself, it is difficult to park. Difficult to park near because of how much, because of how fast you're going and how safe you've got to be, you know? That's what makes all tasks a good category, to be honest. It places you in unfamiliar situations compared to other categories. And I do like it because of that. Unfortunately, it is not a very well-run category because it is such a new category. All story missions is by far the most popular category to run. In terms of actual popularity, I'd say it's about the 4th most popular category. Oh, I still think people are missing out in regards to that.
This is so.
We're number one. We're number
Ooh,
one.
I forgot to jump there. That's a bit bad. But anyway.
Must
Well, that was a gold. That was a good split. Now, I can't get in this car too quickly after talking to Cletus. Otherwise, I will soft lock the game. Soft lock the game, sorry. And I do not want to do that, so taking a little bit of care there. White team these. Now, this is a bonus mission that I was talking about with regards to each level. Each level contains a single bonus mission. They are not related in any way to the story. But at the end of them, if you do a bonus mission successfully and complete it, you will unlock a vehicle. In this case, you will unlock Cletus' truck, which is not used at all in the run. Though it is used as a force car, and you will return to the Cletus truck later on. It's just not readily used in this run. And unfortunately, I got hit and run, which is extremely easy to do with this mission, because you are going so fast and you actually have people to avoid. So you really cannot avoid hit and run with this. Now with this, I'm actually going to try and avoid hit and run. Okay, now I have not, and unfortunately, this is going to be a tricky bit because. Oh my! I am going to get out of the car. Uh oh. Now I'm just going to go and attempt to get busted here. Or not. I'm going to... This is not what's supposed to happen. However, this mission is notorious for easily getting busted. Now for safety, I think I'm going to collect this wrench. Which is a very valuable wrench to get. Unfortunately, I will be losing a lot of time. But it's no trouble at all. I just want to remain safe. Any vehicle would do, really, but I will continue with a rocket car here. It's basically almost impossible to not get hit and run in this mission. Almost impossible. A little bit too fast, though. Okay. Going through here. Eventually finishing up the mission. That wasn't a great mission, but that's okay. Now, we're going back to the all-story mission side of things. So, Bone Storm coming up and Phantom and Furious are the same as in all-story missions. With this mission, you have to hit the Bone Storm truck 10 times, get the items, and then get back out again. A little bit of a bad hit there, but it's okay. I get him stuck here. No car there. It's interesting. Usually there is a car there to slam a Bone Storm truck into. Not the best here, but if I was quick, I would have gone through this shortcut. But it's okay. Not a bad Bone Storm by any means. It's not quick enough. Now going through here, after this mission, I will be collecting a vehicle, the family sedan, which I was using earlier. Why? It's very, very useful. As you'll see in a minute. Now warping to the next mission. Camera pannings. Do the camera pan skip because you fulfilled a certain set of requirements that allow you to skip camera pan. Now normally within this mission you go all the way around. Nope. This respawn allows you to clip through the door and thus complete the mission in bracket time. Now Part 1, also changes a little bit in regards to routing. Some routing is a bit different compared to most other categories. The bonus mission is done immediately instead of leaving it to a bit later on, because it's a few points where you're even near the bonus mission. 1910 is not a good all tasks Homer 1, I'd say, but it's okay.
You got it. Let's roll.
Now on this first mission we're trying to avoid Skinner. It's a bit easy, but we can follow you if you make some mistakes. Bit slow. Don't like this. Okay, he's stuck there. Okay. Several ways to make Skinner stuck, so you can avoid him. One of them is that way. One of them is getting him stuck on that crossroad there. He is a bit close, so I gotta be a bit careful he doesn't follow me. Unfortunately, he has followed me, I'd say. Ooh. Oh, I was very, very, very lucky there. I was very, very lucky. He did follow me. He didn't follow me in time for me to fail. So that was good. Now I will be collecting this car here.
Bart Simpson.
I'll be collecting that car.
Let's hit the town. Finding blood is easy.
All right.
Make a great vampire. Hope this is enough.
So again, this bonus mission is not part of the actual story itself. But I'd say it's still a decent mission in itself. Basically, you have to collect blood for Grandpa. Not sure why. A little bit quick. Too quick for the camera, even.
Mo, do you have
The main shining point within this game in itself is the voice lines, which you can hear several times throughout the... That's interesting. I will be collecting that because the sports car is incredibly useful. And it is worth getting the sports car. Absolutely worth it.
Whoa, wicked. You're all mine. Do you have any... Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters.
Ooh, little bit stuck there.
If I didn't play so many video
Okay.
games, I'd be in better shape.
Alright. Not too bad.
Totally awesome.
Now we're on the way back to Grandpa after collecting many blood. Which, if you listen to the full voice line from Mo, it says that you got the blood from a goat.
Whoa, wicked.
Ooh, a little bit dangerous with a hit and run, so I gotta be careful. Oh, I should be okay. Where's Grandpa? Can't see where. Okay, he's over there. He's all right. That's not where I wanted to. That's not where my car was. My car is now gone. I will now need an actual car. That's a bit unfortunate.
So glad to be of service.
Now we talk to Kenny.
Whoa, got him. How am I gonna get...
Or Kearney, sorry. Not Kenny. Keep getting it mixed up. I just saw a sports car. I need to get that.
Let's roll.
Bits. Sorry, apologies if I'm being a bit sporadic. Sports car is so much faster than the Hollow Road in every single way possible. So, I don't know what the exact stats are, but I know that Hollow Roller has a speed of 115, and the sports car has a speed of 125. And even when the taxi has the same speed as the sports car, but it has lower acceleration.
$1.
Sorry, Bob.
Alright. Oop. There he is. Now in the story now we're collecting fireworks. Why are we collecting fireworks? It's part of the story in itself. Basically Bart was searching for Bone Storm, but Jimbo got the last copy. So now Bart is off to alleviate his teenage troubles, or at least prepubescent teenager state, by going to collect fireworks. It's just part of the story, really.
These love handles.
Now, after this mission, usually what we would do in all story missions is turn right to go to the Googleplex and talk to a comic book guy and start the mission. This time, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be turning around, either sit and rotate, and then going to Millhouse, who is by the Krusty Burger. So, accepting for Wiggum here, turning around there,
That's the bomb.
and right.
Millhouse.
Walk to Millhouse. Now this race is relatively easy. It's just a time trial around, and it's not anything troublesome with this car. So I'll remain silent from this because it's very, very easy. In some street races, however, it is important to position your car next to where Patty and Selma is. Now, Patty and Selma in this case is right by the police station, if you just saw them there. I will be positioning their car close, because that's where my character will be after I finish the race. And I need to be as close as possible to them, so I can get in the car and drive to the comic book guy, who is near the Googleplex. So in this case, I will be driving right over there. And then getting in the car. There we go. Decent mission for me. In this case, I will be getting the wasps here. That is a good thing to get. Now, the nerd rate, this race is actually quite tricky. Now, he's just made it easy in my case, though. Oh my lord, that is not good. That is very, very, very unfortunate. That the sports car turned in my path. The nerd race car is actually faster in this mission than it suggests. It's unreasonably fast, I'd say. Good. Unreasonably fast, so it is actually likely that you will lose if you make a mistake. And then luckily in my case, it made more of a mistake than I did, so we're doing alright.
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
Now, wasps, I can destroy some in my car. However, usually after around 2 wasp hits, you start to not kill as many wasps with your car. This is due to the way the game spawns wasps in and what state they are in. And they would usually store them in a destroyed state instead of an active state. The only way you can destroy wasps in an already destroyed state is by air kicking them. Fortunately, what just happened to me is that, unfortunately, what's happened here is that the black van went a certain way, which is he went to the left of the dirt ramp and then he went to the left of Moe's Tavern. What this means is that sometimes if he does that, it is likely that he will try to find a checkpoint that he might have missed, which means he'll be turning right. He'll be turning into a train yard wall at some point, and sometimes he may never get out. I was blocking him to ensure that would not happen. Bit of a bad turn from me, but it's okay. Ooh, it's a bit of an impact.
Extreme to max.
Now here is a reset we do that completely skips Snake's race. Ignores a point. Now I will be usually in this mission or story missions. I will be main menu warping. I will not be doing that in that case. I will be doing it a bit later on. But basically, main menu warping means that you go back out of the main menu and then you warp back in, and then you simply warp back to the mission. Why you would want to do that is to reset the way the wasps are spawned in. In this case, however, I'm not going to talk to police at first. I'm going to talk to Nelson.
So tight.
This is mainly the ideal spot where Nelson should be to talk and to race him. I'm going to be a little bit careful. Get him on the inside. Love stuff. Inside. There we go. Okay, now this race is easy. Just the beginning bit of a race is a bit interesting because you have to get around the cars and so forth, but now it should be peaceful. After this race, we will be... Oh, I think I failed to upload my splits. We will not be going to Better Than Beef, we will be going to the Ralph race instead, so we'll be skipping a few missions ahead. Gotta be careful with this car. Should be alright. There we are. Don't. Oh. Yeah, that's what I mean about the cars potentially getting in your way if they are slow.
Oh yeah.
A bit slow, and we parked a bit away off where I wanted it to be. But it's okay.
If I didn't play so many
Not
video
too
games,
bad.
I'd be in better shape. Hi, Mr.
Now, this race is an absolute pain if you do not get it right. It really is a massive pain. So unfortunately, with Lisa, she's toast because the sports car is very much a good car, and with the way that you drive, it is possible to beat her. Ooh, there we are. Camera was a bit wonky there, but it's okay. So I will be doing a main menu warp after this in order to reset the wasp state, and in order for me to destroy 2 wasps again.
Perfection, thy name.
Oh, hang on, that's not it.
Hey there, Mr. Bart
Let him
Simpson.
beef now. So I will be taking a slightly different route to what is intended in order to collect the most wasps.
Yeah! Woo, nice one.
Another thing about this game that is great is the music. It is very, very, well, not recognizable, I would say, but it's very, very good. I would recommend wholeheartedly listening to the music in itself. That is also another useful reset, especially when you consider getting that wasp as well. Very good.
Whoa, wicked.
There we are. Bad. Pretty good actually. Should be in 19. Good 19. We're on fast pace.
Mine. Oh,
That wasp
mine.
by the car wash is a bit tricky to get. You can get it. It is a bit tricky, but I got it on that occasion, so that is good. Double-decker car, anyone? That was not a usual sight you'd see.
Rusty Brook. Give it up for America's bad boy.
Alright. I won't be splitting after this split. Or I will be splitting after the split so I can see where I am. Coming up now is Monkey See, Monkey Dolt. It is basically an item collecting mission. But it has been changed actually in recent times, so I can show that off. Now usually what we would do is that there are a couple of rooftop monkeys that you need to collect. Monkeys is generally what you collect in the mission overall.
Fine by me.
And in the old route, we used to collect them, well, all of them at last. Now this route, we collect the one by the vent. Why so? So we can collect the other ones quicker. You don't have to run across to go and get them. Filling up that inbox there. And because of a main menu warp, I managed to get a wasp by the hospital. Without a main menu warp, that is not possible to do that. might be possible to get this one here, this wasp here. Nope. A little bit too light there. Okay. Now, specific to my own route,
This car can take it.
I'm collecting that one. That wasp there.
Eat my dust.
Just very easy to get, really. Very easy to get.
I didn't do it.
Ooh, that was very close. That setup is consistent because of a reset, though. Just gotta get it right. I have to say personally that Monkeys generally is just a very technical mission overall. You need to get a lot of things right. Ooh. Not quite right. So now we're going to get out of it. Usually we would just try and get up next to the phone booth in order to break it. And there we go. That was great, actually. Very, very, very good.
Here's your last. No problemo.
Sellouts is an interesting mission. After this mission, there is a cutscene skip, but that's not all that's interesting.
That more often.
Actually, a very good hit.
Break my memory card.
There are 4 cars that you need to blow up, each in quick succession. They are quite difficult to blow up in a row. A good time remaining that you should have is around 6:40, though 6:30 is also pretty good. This one is also the trickiest. Oh, I didn't quite get the hit I wanted. Should. Okay, there we go. I saved it a little bit there. Can be possible to get it straight away. Not too bad. Oh, that is a very, very, very good hit. Get this one.
Oh man, that sucks and blows.
Oh, get him. Okay, I should be able to get him up here. There, 6:30. That is very, very good. Very, very good for being in this position. So I'm very happy with that stats. So now there's a cutscene up again. You have about a 2 or 1 frame in this case, sorry, buffer in order to get this cutscene skip. If you miss it, you lose a minute. Quite important for a run. So I will be trying to get that. There we go. If I missed that, I would have lost about a minute. So thank goodness I got that.
I need to Hello, Springfield.
Alright. So now we're going to Nerd Race Queen. This is the first mission of Lisa's level. Ooh, not quite. So basically, all Lisa is doing is attempting to find Bart. That's literally all what her level is suggested to do. Only purpose is to find Bart. Oh dear, that's not good timing for me. I'm a little bit behind from where I wanted to be, but it's okay. Now, this route in itself was also changed quite recently. Recently, as in today, so new strategies get updated quite often. It was recently suggested to. I'm going to miss that cycle, unfortunately. That's a global cycle. Can't do much about that. It was recently suggested that you would do some races later on, rather than what is currently there. That was a very big glitch. Wowie. Okay.
Now to get
Easiest
Are we
part.
going to...
I have need for speed. Car speed.
Are we going to Millhouse instead for the most pointless mission in the game?
The time
You complete absolutely nothing by plot. Absolutely nothing. That is the reason why this mission is so great, slash not great.
There goes my college money. I wonder if I'll get extra credit for this.
Okay. Not bad. I will miss this unfortunately, so I will be going like this.
Thank goodness for seat belts.
Look out!
Ooh, there's Millhouse.
Whoa!
So at the end of this mission in Clueless, instead of mission warping, we're going to be going right around, back to Crossley in order to do a race with Ralph. And that one's a very tricky one, very, very tricky. Ooh. Now I've got to put myself in a bit of an interesting position, so just not. Ooh, bit back. Okay, there we go. Okay, bit far away then, but it's alright. Oh, that's unlucky. Alright, so this mission, this race, sorry, is one of the toughest in the game. You have to absolutely be careful on this one. You get in front early, you should be able to win, though Marge, in this case, does have a bit of a better top speed than you, so you gotta be careful. Should be okay now, Marge did spin out there. There's good things to hear. Now, as this route that has changed, usually you would do the Nelson race, that is listed in my splits, and Principal slightly earlier on, though it has been suggested that, well, since you end up near to Nelson when this street race ends, why not just reverse to him? I've got to position my car like that. Then you reverse right down.
I should have paid more attention in the gym.
We're right where Nelson is.
My house.
3, 2, Loser says what?
What?
Now again, this mission, I keep saying mission, I treat it like a mission. This street race is also tricky.
I love being in the lead.
Okay, perfect.
Underachieve at any.
I got a bit of a push from a sports car, which was good, what I wanted.
I need speed.
Now this is one of the splits I do need to work on personally, because it's quite a little technical little street race, especially this jump coming up here. You gotta time it just right, just like that. Not quite something I'm familiar with yet. Ooh, that was... I should have waited. I should have waited, but I could have gone horribly wrong.
Sweet forward momentum.
We're doing well though. Get past this sports car. We're not going to be able to shove him out there. Play a bit of argy-bargy, why not? Yeah. Should have a healthy one to the finish now. I've got to park a little bit near to where Lisa will be, which will be round about there. Very, very good mission. But now we're going to go to Principal Skinner. So basically doing Principal Skinner's daily chores. Because why not? Why not? We're in Simpsons. It's in run.
Hey, I'm just a little girl. Are you even listening to me?
Wow, Mother loves clean house dresses and old lady underwear.
Oh, there we are.
I really should get back to my search.
Maybe these.
There's not much really to say about this mission in its entirety.
All right.
So it's probably the best place where we can do this sort of mission. Oh, it's tricky to drift.
I'm sorry I ever squirted you out.
Yes, Mother.
I need Principal Skinner. I can't help
There you
you
go.
anymore. I need to search for Bart.
Lisa, I apologize from the bottom of my Vietnam veteran's heart. I promise this next stop will be the last.
This mission is also something I'm not familiar with. This is
Gotta go.
mainly 100% mission. So I'm now becoming more used to it.
No one runs me over but Mr. Burns.
There we go.
No. Swallowed my gum. To the emergency room.
Bit out of control there, but we're doing alright.
I hope Bart gets blamed for that.
Ooh, there we are.
My tooth.
Oops.
There.
Oh yeah, I got my mojo working now. Wow, I need to work on my
I
cardio.
probably shouldn't run to this mission, but I think it might be a bit quicker. Done correctly.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am
Now on this mission you have to guide Cletus to where it is optimal to hit him a bunch of times to collect the road meat.
300 horses of convenient power. This is not
A bit slow, but it's safe.
Speed, glorious speed.
my guess is bringing the pain. Whoops, no, eat pickup, city folk. Human crickets.
Gotta go. Yeehaw! Kid power!
My guess is bringing the
That was a fairly good mission for me. Quite happy with that one. Ooh.
Perhaps you should consult Professor Brink at the
So
observatory.
now we've already done the Ralph race, the Nelson race. We'll be doing the Millhouse race or time trial in a little bit. Won't be too long now.
Professor, yay! I won!
That was a very good mission in itself. Saved a lot of time there. That's good. That is good.
Grandpa,
Going down here, attempting to get a traffic car. That's good.
am I old enough to drink coffee yet?
I want to get to Otto as quickly as possible. A little bit slow there. But what I will be doing is collecting the box, talking to Otto. Now sometimes what you could do is, if you've got a good car, is to go over the rocks and collect the wasp as well.
The time for action is now.
Unfortunately it wasn't possible for me today to do. As self-explanatory, you have to destroy each sedan. So 3 of them in total. One of them starts right by the observatory. Ooh, that's Miss
Wow, my hair! Time to move!
Ooh, that was a bit of comedy of errors there. I did a bit of a misclick there, and then I failed to despawn the fishing van, and that made me go into the wall. So, bit of mistakes there. It's okay. go. Now, Aztec 1 is tough to get. High enough speed so you can slam it in there, and then you're like that. I do not like that. The area which I was in. Now the last one is also a tough one. Doesn't matter as much this goes wrong because the mission will end soon, about now. Getting coins wherever necessary.
Excuse me.
Now, with this mission itself, it is RNG at the very end, unfortunately. Snake drops 3 items in this mission as evidence.
Counterfeit designer jeans. The foulest of all crimes.
As explained by Wiggum, the last item he will get, if it is dropped before the bridge that is located near Krusty Burger, if it is located before the bridge, it is immediate 15-second time save. If it is not, you lose those 15 seconds. So we'll just have to see. There is no real way to make sure it goes well, and that was pretty good actually. I have not gotten that drop in a long time actually, so I'm actually personally very chuffed at that.
I won't question the value of the sexy.
What's a big idea? You're just lucky I can't remember faces.
There we go, very nice overall.
And
Easy as pie. The number, that is. Could you come get...
Oh, there he is. Wasn't expecting him
Lisa's
right there.
at your service. Sweet forward momentum. One fish delivered to a happy home.
Yeah. Now in Fish and Deals, it is simply a drive and collect mission. It is fairly linear in where it wants to go. You do hear one of the best lines in the game though, which is well worth a hearing. The line is said on the hill that goes just by Krusty Blue Studios. It's the one coming up right here. I'll let you listen to it. Very nice. I could listen to that voice line all day. very nice indeed. Now, this is where Milhouse's race will happen. After this mission, I will be going straight to Milhouse itself. If you had a BDI earlier on, he was located near one of the, I would say, like, one of the open spaces there is in the Squidport area. So, where he is, that's where I will be going.
My cold-blooded friends. Now maybe that two-bit Ahab will tell me what he knows.
Alright, so... Oh, hang on. No, I don't do that. Oh, bit of a misclick there again. What I was meant to do was not go to a phone booth, but go straight into this mission. And then instead go straight to Milhouse. Well as also hitting Milhouse and dragging him over. There we go.
This reminds me
Drag him over like that.
of Milhouse. 3,
And then beginning the race.
go! Time to move.
Now this one is also quite a technical one, race. All of Lisa's races are technical really. You have to get them right really. These are the ones that you basically need practice for. Mainly this jump here.
Recyclable.
Then like that. That was actually really good. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, you've got to angle yourself in such a way that you end up like that. And that's my main practice within this street race in itself. Now, this might be a good time for me to say who to say who created this category. The main person I have to thank for this, for creating this category, is Liquid Wi-Fi. He is by far one of the most popular members in terms of Twitch views and subscribers and getting his run out there. It is Liquid Wi-Fi. And he's the one who thought of this category after, I think, becoming a bit bored one day with the categories that we do have, and then just deciding, I want to make a category, see what we can do. And then he made this, all tasks, which is, I found hesitant at first, but I am now moved by it. This race has been a bit of a dodgy one for me, but it's alright. It's one of my bogey goals. One I can fix up. Now, this mission.
Hello, Springfield. I need a ride
Oh,
here.
that's another one. I honestly, I need to concentrate on this one, because if I don't get it, oh dear. Well, might get it. Oh no! Oh no! I was so close to getting it. I was so close to destroying it right there and then by the tattoo area. But it's okay. It's okay. I was so close there. Very unfortunate. So the idea of that was to destroy him right there by the tattoo area. And it's one that has been recently routed back in. And unfortunately, I just missed it. I was a little bit off. But all in all, this mission was pretty good. I even didn't lose too much time. Now, normally I will be talking to Bart in this area, but at this time I will be going straight from the Malibu Stacy car.
Sexy mommy needs a ride.
You got it.
How'd you like a newspaper outside? Sorry about that.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Oh, not quite.
For some Mr. Gunn. Everyone better stay out of my way.
I will be doing this bonus mission straight away because this route was also the one that was changed recently.
I hope this isn't stealing.
Oh, boing.
Nuts.
I need speed. More speed.
Nice girls finish fast.
And now in this bonus mission that we come across here, we have to collect all of Comic Book Guy's gifts to Agnes Skinner that was taken away by Principal Skinner. Oh, I just missed that one. It's a little bit annoying. So we are collecting them by the school, which is right in the open, and they include false teeth, which is a moving wasp for some reason, but alright.
I need more step aerobics classes.
There we go.
Just let me catch my breath.
Bit finicky that wasp is. And the last one is down here. So we don't have any car right now, so we are kind of forced to go to this phone booth here and collect a car from there.
I need a long
That's
ride
not
when I
the one.
I could really use a lift.
Can do. I'm gonna have to do
Menuing
some
was also
to pay for that.
excuse me. Menuing in this game is also quite handy to have. It is not as menu heavy as it is in another category that we have, New Game Plus, which requires basically memorization of where a specific vehicle is. In the New Game Plus's case, is open wheel race car. We will be using the open wheel race car in this run as we go along.
Scared, disoriented.
Setting to build a home.
Go.
Take, well, that's margin charge.
Doing alright.
Slow and little.
Slow and little Ralphie.
6, 12, 1, go! Sweet.
Now this race is also a bit tricky if you do get it wrong, because there's Frank's car is very quick, so you have to really not make any mistakes. Or any major ones, I mean.
Look at me, I'm flying.
Now, unfortunately, he does not usually go this way, so I might have a bit of trouble, really. Because he isn't really that far behind us.
Look away, people. Nothing to say.
Should be okay, though. Because Frink is quite quick, but... Yeah, he's not that far behind us as well, but...
This is what it feels like to
We do, in Marge mainly, we do the bonus missions straight away, and I know, oh dear. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness he went wrong there. We do the races and so on very quickly. Just the easiest way to get the fast cars, really. There we go.
How about that?
Good time, making up good time there. And we head off straight away to the Millhouse race. Now, why we didn't pick the March has a different vehicle, obviously, to this.
Hello, Mill.
We don't actually use the Canyonera for races because it is actually slower than Malibu Stacy. The acceleration for that Canyonera is actually really quite quite a bit slower than Malibu Stacy's car. So we use Malibu Stacy for races, though we do use the Canyonera at some points during the run. For example, the destruction mission and in a mission that you will see shortly.
Hey, I'm just a little girl.
So it is also suggested that you collect some coins in this mission specifically. There is a box in Burns as mentioned that it's probably advised you to get it there and then in this race, and a wasp if you can get it without getting out. It's good, although it is not required. So I will be getting this box and the wasp on the third lap. So see how I do. This plant needs to get out of the way. Slow there. Okay. Now I have to say this is actually a pretty good run right now. It could world record. So not so bad. No, so I will now be getting this box right here. Now if I can, and if I hope I can... Oh, no I did not. That's a shame, that's a shame. But it's okay. Not the end of the world. You can get it if you go fast enough and then drifting. You can get it. You can get the wasp as a backup if necessary. Now, because of where Patrick and Samuel are and where the next race is, go right over here. Get a goal by a second. Pretty nice.
This is a really bad day.
Come back here. Ooh.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
Alright.
3, 2.
And again, this car is just better for Marge's races.
You'll never catch me.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Yep, not bad. Seeing a garbage truck flip over there, a rare sight indeed. Oh, that was interesting. I think Apu in this race got caught on one of those dodgy points, I'm afraid.
You're just too slow.
So yeah, the theme of these races is basically that is the level ahead's character. So for example, Apu is the next level, so therefore he will be racing you in this current level here. That is the theme of the races. So the fastest car will always be the one that you will get to control in the next level. After this mission, I will main menu warp. Going down here. in order to do this strategy here.
Who's up? Marge Simpson. I'll do my best.
So this is for a few donuts more. The main gimmick with this mission is one particular donut truck that you must like 10 drops from. Ooh. Now we'll be collecting some free coins here. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, I gotta. Oh, come on. Oh, and I'm afraid this is the first real trick that's gone wrong. There we go. I got a backup variety of that. Now, usually what you would do in that mission is to basically trap him in one of the housing areas. There we go. I'll hit him here. Okay. Not too bad, really. As a backup, or if I can get out the car, that would help. And yes, you can parkour up there if you can. If you so please, I mean. Now, Redneck Roundup is an interesting mission. It is not difficult for simply following him. It is difficult if you want to collect the coins that are around the area. And I'm very surprised I did not get that, but oh well. Sometimes Cletus can't get through that get through the barn jump easily, so just to make it easier for him. Ooh. And go for this. Oh no, I did not get that. That's an oversight from me, but it's okay. And this area is where you most often get Cletus. Where you often lose him, unfortunately. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Ooh, and now I'll be collecting the various items as I go along. Oh, hello. Can I get that? Oh, I did not get that. Oh dear. That's not really that good. In the end, I ended up trying to snipe that vending box with the NPC car. Now, I don't usually do that sort of thing, so that was a bit unlucky. Alright, doing okay now. Cletus just... it's going to wiggle around this area here, so shouldn't be that long. There we go. Drop the item now. There we are okay. After each mission, if a hit and run occurs during the mission, it will subsequently end as the mission ends. Now, catch-up logic, another item collecting mission, though this one requires you to go and get the items rather than waiting for the items to drop from Cletus. You are joining Cletus this time around to help collect the harvest, for Marge to learn more clues about about what happened to Bart, basically.
Oh, I could have made a good septic system out of that.
You're looking at some serious road rage.
Oh, I'm flying.
Now, another issue that I should be letting you aware of is sometimes the game likes to give you a situation called wobbly car. Now, wobbly car is what happens when I think a game doesn't quite load a car up correctly. It has messed up stats. So the cars itself would behave a lot differently than those with fixed stats. So it is completely unexpected to get those. We don't really have an idea as to what causes them. Oh my goodness, that's not the best thing I've ever seen. That is rather unfortunate.
Sure hope no one saw that.
I can drive
Okay.
55.
Yep, should be fine. Now that last ketchup packet is positioned in a very weird way. The Cletus truck is not fast enough naturally in order to get that item after that tunnel way that you emerge from Burns' inventory from. Not naturally fast enough, so what you have to do is back up and go and get it from there. If you want to rely on the FPS counter, go on ahead, though that is very risky and not recommended at all. It is possible if you have exacerbated
Here we is.
physics.
Now about
Alright, we'll be doing something a little bit different here.
I swear I used to be a better runner.
I'm going to be collecting the clown car here.
Me up with... Everyone better stay out of my way.
Now, the clown car is faster than the Canyonero. Also,
That's gonna cost me. I feel bad about this.
the clown car has the best horn in the game.
You're too slow.
And it also is tricky to control.
No idea.
Ooh.
Grandpa Marge Simpson, at your service.
We use the clown car in this case because it is faster than the Canyonero by about 10 kilometers an hour.
I see your wounds.
I would not have normally beaten that garbage truck coming out of near the church. If I was in the Canyonero, I would not have done that. That there is proof of why the clown car is the best car. It does struggle a bit when tractioning off of terrain a little bit. You need to be a bit careful when it comes to hit and run as well. Oh, that is extremely unfortunate. Any AI car can get stuck behind various vehicles. That is entirely not our fault. It can happen. You just got to despawn them away when necessary. Now, what can happen in this specific mission is a 2 cycle. Now, what can happen is occasionally the car in question, in this case the sedan, misses out a pre-programmed drop, and that causes him to go all the way around the loop again in order for him to go to the area which he missed his cycle on. And in my case, we're doing well. It should not happen. Okay, I will be collecting this box. You're right to be alright and necessary. Now after this mission we will be main menu warping. We will be main menu warping instead of simply mission warping. Partly because
And I thought I was a slow driver.
I might unfortunately get busted here. Yes, I will. Now, unfortunately, that is not good. I got busted there. Where is my car? There is my car. Now, I've lost 50 coins there. Though it shouldn't be a bother. Oh my goodness, it is a bother. Oh no. Oh dear. I have seemed to have blown up my clown car. That is not very good. And now I'm ending up running to running to Grandpa, which it doesn't lose that much time, but it is slower. That was not the best, so I'll leave you with this cutscene for a bit.
Huh? What?
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen, when one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crap circle?
Not a thing! Where was I? Right, now, the first time I rode in a water car... Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing. Shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna? That sounds awfully familiar. I think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog Bart's memory. Wait, what?
Okay, now we're going to main menu warp in order to reset the car back to the Canyonero. We do this in order to do the last mission successfully from outer space. My coin should be okay.
Just let me catch.
Even with that bust, I think it's alright.
Bart, do you?
Just missed the Xbox skip.
I'll do my best.
Restart it because it is faster than walking outside. And this is one of a few examples of pure platforming in this game, where it is not recommended to go in a car at all, because it is just slower. So in the plot itself, Marge is finally finding out what's caused her son to go a bit haywire. She found the source. Now she's investigating who is making it, the Buzz Cola. She's on the trail. Collecting the wasp there. Now you don't have to collect any collector cards at all. Not required, though it is good for comic relief. From outer space is another one of those crucial missions that you really need to get right. You lose a lot of time if you don't get the strats correct.
Who knows who's selling cola? Long Island iced tea. A poo. Oh. Everyone better
All right.
stay out of my way. Oh my goodness.
Over. There we go, we've got the optimal strat for that.
Okay, I'll get you, you
Very, very, very nice.
I wonder who put these here.
That is the best strat you could possibly do for that truck.
Hi there.
That is a very good start already.
Look out. Hope they're all right.
Oh, bit dodgy there. Good thing I got that box though. Can be a tricky one to get. This setup is also one of the trickiest to get right properly. Very, very, very nice. We're on good pace right now. Next and last colour truck will be located just outside the power plant in itself. That's the last one you need to destroy. That is now colloquially known in the community of Gamden's Wheel of Fortune, named after a well-respected member of the community who has a lot of trouble with that wheel. So respect for the lad himself. Now I can say pretty much that is a perfect Cola Trucks. You cannot get much better than that. Okay, gotta be a bit careful now because of hit and run. I don't really want to get another hit and run here. Because you do collect these 2 boxes right here. Yeah. Very, very nice mission. Very, very nice mission.
Now to go home to my family.
You took my precious cola, Marge. It's the only thing that... My shirt in the station locker room. You're going down.
Oh, there we are. Very, very, very nice. Very happy with that mission. Now I do need to collect extra coins more than usual because I fear that I might be a little bit low from what I'm going for. What I'm attempting to do. So we're in this level itself, we do the bonus mission straight away because for the first actual story mission itself, we are positioned very, very far away from the actual mission locator itself, so we're going to do a little detour and do a bonus mission first of all. This is a tough one, and yes, we are using a monster car not for comic relief. This is actually a fast strat.
Excuse me. Oh, I had better hurry.
I will reset here just for safety.
I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. Perhaps I should refrain.
Oh, I might have missed it.
What the hell were you thinking? I am a lead.
I'm afraid I have missed it. We will go again.
Hopefully
Now the basic idea is to hit him in such a way.
I am driving around today. What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving? 340.
I need to hit him straight on. I need to hit him straight on in order to back him up into a wall.
Hoodlums put pornography in the Bible magazine. My God.
Yeah, that's the trouble with this mission. Sometimes he's not consistent in where he goes. Yeah. No, really not getting him today, am I?
Smile at such behavior. Get out of the way. This is not good for my insurance.
He might destroy himself here.
Crickets.
He might destroy himself here.
I am a lean,
Well, I've never had that before. I've never had that before. That is not in any way consistent. So that does happen, I guess. I had to say that is a very big bonus. I have never had that happen before to me before, so we're good. Now we'll be collecting. Very nice. I got the wasp, but should mean I have enough coins. I do. That is good. I will attempt to go for this wasp here, and I do get it. Sorry, not wasp. I mean that box there. That is also a helpful box. Collecting the Apu outfit here because it is also required to have enough outfit here for one of the next missions coming up. That there, right there, is probably the most critical stage of coin route. If you don't have enough to get both Apu and the car built for Homer, then you're going to be in a bit of trouble. That is the main cause of concern for a coin route in itself.
3, 2, 1, drive!
So this is the Millhouse race. This is a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky in itself, though it's not too much bother really. It's mainly the first dirt areas that are going to cause a little bit of concern. This next dirt area doesn't cause anything because there's a bit of a stray before it's 2 turns to the right. Getting it right should take around about 40 to 45 seconds to complete. Maybe a bit faster. We're on a decent pace right now. And the car in this level is called the car built for Homer, very famous for the early episodes when Homer himself made this car. And it is definitely the fastest vehicle in this level, so we will be using it. We'll also be using it at a later point in itself.
Okay. I am the greatest driver in all the land.
Alright. And now we will be going for this first actual story mission in the game.
This is just between me and you, random object. Oh, I have brought glory to the name of Nahasa Pima Petalon. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while
This
I'm
is similar
driving
to other missions where you have to follow the truck in order to get the various drops it has. Now this one does complete a loop, so it is very possible to have a 2-cycle on this mission, though it is unlikely. Much more unlikely than the 2-cycle in March. The main gimmick of this type of mission is to despawning the vehicles that are in front of him in order to avoid him not getting stuck most of the time. So you see me here despawning, that makes the car in front go faster. But often putting myself in a detrimental position in the name of speed. It is vital.
What in the hell were you thinking?
I will be getting this here. 5 coins, it's very much worth it. Oh dear. Come on. We can get stuck on these areas firing up, so that can be a bit of a cause for concern. It's not something we can really control. We certainly do our best. Oh, a little bit out of control there. That's not the best. I don't think I will be going for this box up here. Which I can do if I am on good pace, so I will take it a bit safe. Very close to a hit and run, so I have to be careful. There. Oh, that's not good. I should not have done that. There we go.
Legitimate businessman social club. Looks like Apu Nahasa Pima Petalon is taking on the mob.
Yeah.
Hello, oh, I had better
Not
hurry.
such a bad mission,
Last time I
really.
left the store, hoodlums put pornography in the Vital magazines.
Oh,
Never
come on.
read, Vindaloo machine.
Yeah, sometimes that can happen, and that can't really be controlled, I'm afraid.
Nice try.
Basically, a react as you see type of game.
Hope I have room in my pants for this.
Break a little bit early in order to hit that. I do need to practice that part because I'm not the most comfortable in getting that well. I will be getting that now when I have a chance.
My way, silly pedestrian. Hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell.
I'm afraid
must admit.
Now, Baby Van in this game,
Hopefully
it
my
is
store will not be
so
robbed
so
while I am driving.
RNG heavy, I'm afraid.
I
It is
trust my
ridiculous.
son 300 horses of convenient power. This is not good for my insurance.
Now, I'm afraid with myself, I've gotten a variant of Baby Van which makes it go fast, which is not good.
What in the hell were you thinking? Human crickets.
You need to get across quickly. Oh, I've not managed to do that. This is very slow, Baby Van. Baby Van, again, is not a mission you can control. It has an IQ of, it is an IQ Baby Van of around about -10. So, it is very much not a good mission, and not well designed by the creators of the game. Now, after this, we will be going to Ralph for a race, rather than talk to Krusty.
Fathering 8 children has really hurt my stamina.
You almost hit a person.
Ralph was floating there a bit.
6, 12, 1, go!
Now, this is one of the rarely raced missions in itself, so you do need to take care in this a bit, because Buttspoonie can go a bit fast and can knock over various lampposts that are up and down, so you've got to be a bit careful when it comes to that. Oh, bit of an early drift there, but it's okay.
She got smiles on such behavior. But what is here? It makes no
Go.
sense. Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
We'll be collecting those boxes later on, so no need to worry about that. Extra coins will come later on. And this mission and this race, I apologise, and this race coming up is one of the easiest in the game, and there's not really much to talk about it, unfortunately. This is one of the very few boring races that we have, so it is very long and very boring, so this would be an ideal time for donations. It really would.
Very good. Thank you. Come again. Hello, little.
3, 2, floor it, loser!
Once you get past these...
Too slow, opposing vehicle.
Oh my lord! Once you get past these trucks and stuff, the rest of it is relatively straightforward and simple. Down inside, stuff. Now we just got to get past bars ahead. First person mode doesn't save any time at all. It is just mainly for preference, so for this mission I do prefer using the first person camera. We are just catching up in tenfold. Go down the inside. E-brake to... Oh! Okay, that was a bit stressful. I should have probably changed the camera there. So, there we go. Alright, let's focus up ahead. Now, after this mission, we will be simply warping to this little piggy, where we will continue the missions at hand. And continue them all the way up to the end of level 5. Where at the end of level 5 there is a cutscene skip available. If you miss a cutscene skip in this level, you lose 2.5 minutes, so it is quite devious. However, this cutscene skip is easier than the others, purely due to the fact that it can be mashed for. So you have 2 frames of opportunity to get that cutscene skip. However, you can mash for it. So if you are good at mashing, you're good. And I'm not so bad at mashing, so I'm confident on getting the cutscene skip. Oh, that's my last lap here. I'll stay silent now because I need to conserve my voice because this is a live recording. Enjoy the music. Coming out to the end of this race now. We're not going to overtake them, unfortunately. We're now warped to this little piggy. And thus begin the last couple of missions. That went the wrong way for a second there.
Better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the Brighton magazine. Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
Now in this mission you have collecting donuts, which is important to lead you to a trail of cop, in this case Chief Wiggum.
Should not have stepped in front of my car.
Oh dear, that's not good. That is not in, that is a missed donut. Can be crucial, so if you are quick, you shouldn't need to. Now, because of the two wasp, because of a rule about the wasps, and because the way that we have a wasps killed right now, there is really no point in going to try and get them. I will try a bit of a risky thing, which is this. I will not go for it, I'm afraid. It is possible to get that wasp on foot, but I was too late in making that. That is a very, 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 very risky thing to try and do, especially in a marathon scenario. And I most likely will not be attempting that. So you have to follow Wiggum all the way to DNV on this scenario. He's spawning with various vehicles that come against Wiggum's way. Oh.
This town is going to pay for that. Hand over your...
Very nice, and now we have found a criminal in order to allow ourselves to get to the museum and where plot will happen. We have to follow this garbage truck around.
I smashed my skull.
That was a very good garbage truck, actually. Occasionally, what the garbage truck will do, he will just go around in circles in that area, and I made him skip a bit of that circling, so I saved a couple of seconds there. Now this mission is also another one of those with a bit of platforming involved. Oh, that's not the best. Not a... Oh. Be careful. Okay, we're fine. That was an insanely late drop. That does not usually happen. But the truck does not usually drop that late, so this is what I mean about platforming. To various couple of wasps here. Like this wasp here.
My giant gut is slowing me down. Fathering 8 children.
Another box here.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
Go.
Human crickets.
Now there are more stuff to collect around here. Ooh, a little bit too tight there. Positioning ourselves around here.
I'm flying.
This is the way our coins are. I will probably collect this wasp. Oh, not quite what I wanted. We're on pretty good pace of this mission in itself. Now the next mission coming up is called Quick Cash, though in colloquially in speedrunning terms it is known as Armored Truck. Armored Truck is a strategy where it exists where you have to destroy an armored truck using the Snake's vehicle, the Bandit. The Bandit isn't very strong and it can take a while to direct the armored truck into walls and destroy itself. What you do with this strategy is to blow up, make the armored truck blow up itself. And in order to do that, there we go, it is best to trap him underneath the stairs for him to destroy himself.
I am the victim of chicanery.
Quite a good goal there.
Sir, this full. Hopefully my store will not be wrong.
I'll be collecting a box briefly around here. Bit of it. Not the best turn, but it's alright. Ooh, hello. Hello. Goodbye.
Clean up in aisle 1.
And now we're on our way to Armored Truck in itself. The first part of this mission is not actually Armored Truck, getting away from Wiggum. How to do that? Quite easily the first time around. Not the best. Because Wiggum actually got me stuck a little bit. Now I should be able to get away from him fairly succinctly. And now Armored Truck. Gotta direct him into the staircase. I should... Oh, very nice. I did get it. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed.
This is not good for my insurance. I must finish quickly or vomit.
Come on. Very, very nice indeed. And now we've got extra coins. We can freely go... Now freely escape. Must admit, I haven't got an armored truck in about 2 weeks, so not consistent for me yet, though I'm very happy I got it today. So now we've gotten it. We're on the way to Snake's hideout, which is located by the car wash area in downtown. Ooh, come on.
Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen.
Now avoiding Wiggum for the last time. Oh, that's not the best. That really is not the best. Woo! That does not usually happen. There's a bit of a save there. Very happy with that.
I am the greatest driver in all the land. Oh, Mr. Bart.
You got it.
Possibly the only reason why I didn't save time was because of that car, but we saved it a bit and got 10 going through our troubles. Anyway, Curator, it is another quite a tricky strategy, though it is a bit easier. You can go wrong with it. You can go wrong with it, so gotta be careful with it. Get this box up here. Respawn. Crash into the Curator here. Okay. And then trap him up here. Oh my goodness. I'll have to... Oh, that is very, very, very unfortunate. There was a parked car in the way, so I couldn't do anything. I did get a good, very, very, very good backup though. So very, very good. I'm very happy with that. Now this is the cutscene skip I was talking about. I have to mash for it, so BRB. And there we are. Very nice. And now what's going to happen coming up here is we are not going to do this mission straight away. We're going to go with a school bus because it is actually very, very helpful for at least part of this mission coming up here. You may think, why the school bus? Simple. It's strength and stability. In this case, we have to destroy Chief Wiggum's car.
Fine by me.
And it is best to use the school bus for this. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Basically, killing him just like this. Oh no, that's escaped. That's not good.
No problemo.
Not good.
Ah, yes. Legally sanctioned violence. Ain't it sweet?
Oh, this is too cool for school.
You need to.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Alright, come on. There we go.
Whee!
I will have to collect this.
That was the best ride ever.
And probably it's best to actually just go and collect the other car we're going to get,
It wouldn't be too much trouble. I really need a new car.
which is the car built for Homer. What we're going to need.
Okay, then.
And the second part of this is destroying the milk truck.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
The milk truck is also quite tricky to destroy in this bonus mission.
That's totally awesome. Safe and sound.
So this is why we're using the car built for Homer, because it is just better than the Farini. Far so.
Rims cost $900.
Okay.
Detail. Woo, nice one. Oh yeah, baby, bring it on.
Ooh, need to get it, need to get it.
Whoa,
Alright, that's
look
good,
at
that's
it.
good, that's good.
I hope that was expensive.
Watch it, buddy. Takes more than that.
Okay.
I am the
And now we're moving on. That was a very, very, very good mission. Bit of a slow beginning, though did well with that.
Hey, Nelson.
Now we're going straight to Nelson's race because it is just easy to do so, and it's not faster to skip, or at least attempt to go into a different car altogether. It's just faster to stick with a car for Homer because of its already good speed.
Hey, you were supposed to eat my dust.
We already got ahead.
Cheater. That was totally awesome.
Bit of a tougher race with a car for Homer. It shouldn't be impossible. Yeah, I'm already putting away here, so we're doing alright. We'll be faster with the Globex and the Bandit. Oh, since you already start out with a car for Homer, it is just faster. Now after this mission we will be warping straight back to 6-1, where we actually do the first story mission of level 6. It involves going to Cross the Loop, though collecting school children to go to Cross the Loop. So that's the sidetracking mission there. Doing alright in terms of damage. Very nice. And now going back to this mission, we have enough cash in hand.
Automan, you got it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So we do not need to collect one of the boxes, which would be quite slow. Might be able to make this cycle coming up. No, no, I won't. Unfortunately, I missed a child.
It's time for some road rage. Bart
Not
Simpson's
great.
back.
I'll make this cycle though. Unfortunately, that was not well played from me. And then now, since I'm near Squidport and I'm needing to hit a run, this will be pretty precarious, I'm afraid to say. Because Squidport is famous for having lots of people to try and avoid. Yeah, I seem to be getting a decent amount of people here. Well, decent spawnage of people. Oh, again! I've missed the child again! That's the second time! I will say as well that I am still on world record pace right now, so anything can happen. Oh no, oh my goodness. That was very not good. I think it was more about survival than anything. Alright, now collecting the buying this car because we will need to use it for later. This is again one of the coin collecting coin buying which can go wrong.
Bart Simpson at your service.
Sad day for generic characters.
I'll never lose these
I'm
love
collecting this
handles.
box here because you do have time to collect it whilst the movie truck is going by its route. And now we're going to try and steadily catch up to the movie van in order to hit the next objective. There we are. Safety there. Gas. Now sneakily, the game makes you think that you need to get out of the car to talk to the driver, but no, it just if you do that, it just drives off. So why not just hit it with a car, and then that'll make him drive off. Bit of an accident waiting to happen, but it's all right.
Eyes on the road, jerk.
Eat asphalt eaters.
And now we have a bit of an interesting maneuver coming up. We need to turn around here in order to go into Millhouse himself, which is up ahead.
Millhouse. 3, 2, 1.
Alright. And now usually with Millhouse, you would go around the course as per usual, but it is actually quicker to go a different way around than the course likes to suggest to you. So I will not be doing that on lap 1 purely because actually no, I am. I'm not going to take the I'm going to take the different routes. So the game really wants you. What the game really wants you to do is hit this checkpoint up here. it is faster for you to do it via Squidport itself rather than going down to a beach area. So I will be doing that. Not the best.
My butt hurts.
Ooh, crikey. That is a bit of a danger right there. One hit and I'm basically gone. Do need to be careful up here. Should have enough in hand to win the race. And I will be mission warping up here. I will be mission warping up here.
Krusty, listen. Fine by me.
I will be doing that because it's just far, far easier than risking a car like that. Ooh. Oh, there we go, collecting various vending boxes along the way because this is another part of the coin route, but it's crucial in itself. Ooh, ooh, need to watch out, need to watch out. Very nice, very nice. Now, Frank here in this mission likes to go around in circles. A lot. Main task here is to just keep up with him, collect the various vending machines. There's about 4 of them in total that you should collect, and then you'll be on the way to the observatory, which he eventually goes.
Watch it, buddy.
I didn't do it. Alright, that was so cool.
That went very well. Collecting the Noiseland Arcade
You're all mine.
and the Wally Weasel
Automatic transmission.
vending machines can be a bit fraught.
Woo, nice one.
There's also another vending machine to collect around here. And there's more fraught from the rest. Come on, speed up you. Speed up you. Oh, there he is. There's Ralph.
3, 2, 1. I did it! I topped it!
Now, this race is also a tricky one. You're not in the fastest vehicle, and Homer does. He is a fast boy here. Now, you're basically hoping that Homer will make a mistake. I do not like the positioning where he is. I really do not like where he was there. Really do not like it.
Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters.
Not the
I
best.
remember this being here before.
There we go. Now, our fast way around this mission is to
Time to lay some rubber down.
go around the dock area. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
I just
Come on.
know
Come on.
I'm gonna
But
be late.
not. You go around the ship, but to not reset.
Jump to light speed. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Faster to just jump off like that. Not resetting. Doesn't matter.
Right, that was.
Doesn't matter where we finish. We won't be able to get that wasp because it's a bit too far away. But we will be going to the next mission.
Professor Free. No problemo. You got it.
Now, Duff Truck is a very, very tricky mission. The optimal way is one of the hardest strats in the game. The easy way is the backup. Now, I'm going to attempt to go for the optimal way. It doesn't really lose time if you do miss it, so that's fine, as long as you do get the backup, however. Now, I do not remember if I got the... Ooh, it's not great. If I got the backup during my personal best, it's below, so we'll see if I get this. Oh, no, 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 I hit the pole. Forced me to spin out a lot, so I will be going for a backup. I should be able to make this. Oh, that's not good.
It's time for some
Get it stuck in there.
Bart Simpson style. Oh, man,
5,
this sucks. This
6.
is too cool for school.
There are many variants which you can get that. That's not one of them. That was a lucked out factor. Usually, if you are as controlled as not I am, but you would get it much more smoothly than that. I will be getting that. Was not the best.
Whoa, that was the coolest.
Oh. Now that's also a strategy we can use, called the tap in and out strategy.
I have a working
Allows you to actually skip an animation entirely and for you to immediately start walking,
Principal
which allows me in this case to get a wasp.
Bart Simpson at your service.
So Skinner strat, another useful strat to have.
Fire in the hole.
Not the best damage, but that's not really the most important thing. The most important thing is this coming up here. And unfortunately, I missed it.
I'll educate
I
you
will
with the
attempt
Time for some
to destroy him here.
Simpson style.
So this is easier said than done,
Eat asphalt eaters.
Take that.
which I just did. So I didn't lose so much time.
Doesn't believe me now. I'll fry your butt.
I didn't lose so much time. I actually gained a little bit.
Krusty, fine by me. Eat asphalt eaters.
Hey, I regret nothing.
Oh, come on. Now, this mission is famous. Famous for being deviously tricky towards the end, especially in regards to time limits. We're not concerned about time limits, we're concerned about speed. Oh, it's also hit and run. Good people do not get hit and run out of Squidport, which I just fragrantly broke. The main important thing in this mission is to obviously not get busted, but to also get through this global cycle. Oh, I should be able to make it. Oh, I was... No, I'm going to get out of that by respawning that.
Time to lay some rubber down.
Okay. You do need a good knowledge of resets in order to figure out which ones work, in what scenarios, and which one does not.
Oh man, this sucks. You think I'm scared? You got wrong.
There you go. Alright, we should be okay now.
Jump the lights.
Woo-wee! That was close. That was quite close, I must admit. Very close, I must admit. Reset here from the boat.
This is too cool for school.
And then what I'm going to do, in this case, I'm going to destroy the coin room.
No problemo. Nice driving, man. I am the king.
Just taking a bit of safety strats here in mind. Mm. There are opportunities to collect coins later on, though I feel it's safer to collect coins in here, personally. No, that is not what I wanted. A bit of a miswarp there. Alright. So now we're racing this alien car to the Duff Brewery, which many plot happens.
Eat my dust, dust eaters. What's my name? Go!
Oh my goodness me, this is quite a struggle, a little bit.
Oh, now come on. Whoa.
And I'm a bit behind, which is really not good. I have to be perfect in here. Okay, luckily it did respawn for me.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Just a few more.
All for Bart.
Oh, I think I broke something.
Ooh.
Don't forget to ride.
Ooh, the
So a reset doesn't work here. So if you go far enough, you do get actually collect the checkpoints, and then you end up to a finish. Whereas a cutscene skip, you miss that, you lose 47 seconds. So I must get this. Oh my goodness! I'm afraid I missed it. Now I'm not used to getting a first pause in anything. This is no exception. I'm afraid I missed it in this case. In this case I lose 47 seconds. And usually I would take safety strats to ensure that I would pause early enough for me to pause buffer to the cutscene skip. In this case I paused right on the dot, right on the money, but
I mean, oh no.
me
I
not
hope your
expecting
plan
to get it,
fails.
paused out of
Who am I
it.
kidding? Zombies eating brains? Oh, this is gonna rock.
Marty. I mean,
So now I'm on rigor mortis now.
sweet.
So I should have enough coins
Later.
with should have enough coins
I know. Four.
with getting the last coins of Krusty Burger, because the last vehicle we need to collect is the zombie car. The zombie car is only used for one mission. It's used for mission 7-2, where you have to follow the alien car back to the power plant, where plot can resume. But for now we need to protect our family, and we have mode to do that. Oh, come on. Come along. There we go. Oh dear. That's not good. So I will reset out here. Okay, we should be okay now. So now we will go into a time trial down below. Where it is actually very, very, very easy. Basically, there's only two checkpoints. One that's halfway around the track, which is very sensitive actually for some reason. And one that is right by the quickie mark, which is not very sensitive. So we just missed the pixels from there. Now, I'm not personally sure why they put the checkpoint so sensitive, but it is what it is. We effectively cheat the system in this case. Now, in this case, what the last thing you want to do in this mission is to finish right beside Smithers. This guy here.
I'm so talented and good looking, Mr. Smithers. Let's do this thing. Bouncy, bouncy.
Smithers will be going on here. We have to collect various stuff for Smithers to help Mr. Burns, including some tooth powder.
Doc, one.
Alright, have to do that.
You're not gonna get more.
Alright.
Ooh, I'm soaring like a candy wrapper in an
Now we're
overdrive.
collecting the last thing we need
Now
to
this
get.
is on the internet.
Very nice.
What does he need? Oh, that was too easy.
And now we're collecting it and on our way. On our way to the checkpoint race up ahead. Sorry, circuit race up ahead. We're doing the races early, relatively early, because we get an insane car for this. We get the open wheel race car, which is very, very, very useful.
And people say I'm slow. Wait a minute. That was an insult.
Ooh, come on, get out of the way, cars, get out of the way. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. There we are. Now we should be relatively straightforward. The main issue with this circuit race is the possibility of running into other cars, so you have to avoid that wherever possible. Whether to go straight out of your way or other means necessary.
Where am I gonna put all these? Just call me Air Homer.
Going off fast or by jump isn't really helpful in any way, shape or form, so it's best to just take it slow. And just make sure you don't crash into anything major like a massive barrier. And now, once we get back to the school, we have to do a U-turn and we start all over again. We already have enough coins for everything, so we do not, ooh, my goodness, we do not need to do anything else in regards to coins, so we are basically set. So just focus on these races, enjoy life, and enjoy the missions coming up ahead. I will mention as well that it was still on for world record pace. You can get it. We're about 20 seconds ahead, so can do it. Yeah, see what I mean by these cars? You gotta avoid these cars, really. Ooh, hello. Well, that's not too bad. Not so bad. I can take that. You do often end up doing a bit of flinging around on those bushes. Oh, there we go. And where's that coming from? We should be alright. Alright. That should come around. Oh my god! Oh no, crossing over. Okay, go this way. It isn't that much slower to go follow the actual path around. Isn't that much slower at all. Also, do have a wrench there. Really no bother at all. There we go. Whoa. Hello there, car. You're not usually there.
Okay.
That was a very good mission race indeed. So the last race in the game, which is basically a race from the school to the power plant, you will be seeing a lot of these races. A lot of these trips to the power plant and back. It's a theme in this level. It's a very much a theme. It's a recurring theme anyway. So, what is very unique about this this race in itself is that at the end of it, there is a zombie that adjudicates for the race. Now you can buy the zombie car off of that same zombie. This does not happen in other races where, well, the adjudicators are usually Patty and Selma, and you don't have to buy any cars off them in the game. Whereas a zombie, it's a little bit different. So it's a very unique case for zombie.
great tickling my feet.
So
I'm king of the world!
So now we'll be buying the zombie car and now walking to the mission in itself. Having done all the bonus missions in the game
Hey, you
and all of the
piece of cake.
races in the game, we can go back to the actual story.
I didn't do it.
And in this mission we're following an alien car, which leads us to the power plant, which we've just been to already. So this marks the start of about 5 trips to the power plant. So this is our second trip. Which will be fun. The developers of this game did get a bit rushed towards the end, so they weren't able to finish off what they started, which was they were planning to do 9 levels in this game rather than only 7. And it shows really, in the game files there is evidence that there was going to be 9 levels, 8 to 9 levels. But we can't get through here because sometimes you can't, very good. Pulling people out of the way, get that witch's broom out of the way. Before we get through the village, very nice. Go through the barn jump. Make sure the alien car does go through the barn jump because you can get a little bit awkward when you're doing that in itself. Very nice. There should be a gold. Oh well. There will be a gold in this case because it was very, very, very close. So this is the first autopsy mission in the game. This involves delivering the nuclear waste around to the school, where if you did notice from one of the camera warps that we had earlier on, it had a massive UFO in there. Why? Well, the aliens have taken over and they want to exact vengeance for the aliens cancelling their show Foolish Earthlings. So, we're on my way now. Now this is very, very, very tricky. It is tricky because the main gimmick here is the actual waste itself. If you hit anything that is very, very solid, it will blow up. So you can't afford to take any major hits. Now obviously at the same time, oh no, not quite, making the jump in. Is unfortunate. I didn't even know there was a ceiling there. Lovely. Oh, that's. Apologies for any epileptic people there. Now, one of the final things we can do is collecting the open wheel race car, because that is the fastest vehicle in the game. And we'll be heading along to the power plant. Unfortunately, I am certainly not the best at driving this vehicle, so I will be taking it a little bit slow, a little bit steady, just to ensure that I get there nice and cleanly. Whoop. We're getting there nice and smoothly enough. Oh, see, the trouble is with the open wheel race car is it's at low speeds it tends to U-turn a lot. So it is a bit tricky. One of the last platforming sections in the game. Enjoying the music. Oh. There we go. lost a bit of time there, unfortunately, so you need to be a bit quick.
That's the easiest part. Eggs over easy. Mama, you mean speed thingy.
So this is basically the same mission again. I don't really have anything to say it, but I will say in advance, since this is a world record run, I'll make the thanks in advance. Thank you very much for AGDQ for watching this video. I appreciate if you do want to give this run a chance. Really appreciate it as well. I've had a lot of fun submitting this video, and I hope I can top this off by getting a world record in this run.
Crashing time! Nothing lasts forever.
All right. This town is going to pay for this. Awesome to the max.
Sessions are fleeting.
All right, getting vertical.
In your face!
Scratch my car. Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen.
Oh, that's not good.
Totally awesome.
Ooh. Okay, that's not too bad. I will be playing a little bit safe here. This is on a decent pace. Oh.
Mess you up.
It was like that when I got
Very nice, personally for me.
Should be a fellow.
Not quite as good as the animation I had last time on this
Where'd you get that?
same run, but
Sweet.
that was very, very good for me. Now, hopefully, this will be a world record.
Way to ignore the speed limit. Nothing lasts forever. Eat my dust eater. Take that. Coming through. Get out of my way. Every minute must be
Oh,
better.
get out the way.
My race is ticking my feet. He used a cheat code. Eat my dust. Hot diggity! Please don't tell anybody I did this. How about them apples? Out of control. Look where you going, Jet, idiot! Damn it! I dropped my kebab. Hellfish forever! Get out of my way! Every minute might
we are on the home straight. Last mission, home straight. Let's go.
Would somebody tell me what just happened?
I'll be going the long way around this time because I want to remain a bit safe.
Moving or losing?
Ooh.
Think the old man had it in him, did ya? Here we are. Now give me a green pill and help me with the screaming.
Easy way to avoid the alien carver.
Oh, that was too easy. They'll never
Whoa.
keep me alive, I tell ya. Never. Move it. I'm not dead yet.
And
Come back. I'm so low.
thank you very much for watching this video. This has been a world record run by Cypher. I appreciate you watching me.
That's a lawsuit.
So thank you very much, and I hope you've enjoyed this run. Cheers, and see you later.
Eat nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling spacewads! Imagine that, scared of some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernails!
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Dad, I'm really proud of you for rescuing us all from that alien invasion.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No, homie. You're the town hero.
Sweet. And the ninja babysitters? Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog dream. Dad, your fans want you outside.
Fans? Oh, those fans.
At least our show was a success.
Why did we go to Earth Heaven when we died?
At least we don't have to sit through the stupid video game credits. No!